contractor licensing. It's confusing, and you don't know where to look to find all the answers. In this series, I plan on answering a lot of those questions, but before I can get into the really tough stuff, we got to know the basics. So today, I want to talk about registered versus certified. Hi, I'm Lisa Adams. I'm with Tier 1 Licenses, and I run a company that helps contractors get licensed, mainly in Florida, but we do all states. Today, I'm coming to talk about registered versus certified licenses, because if you don't understand the basics, then there's no way to add on top of that. The very basic information is lost. You're not able to grow from that. So let's start with certified. Certified is very easy to explain. It's statewide. Anywhere in Florida, you can work, do everything that license allows you to do in any county, any city. You do have to go to the local municipalities, register with each building department, make sure that they have your information on file. That's literally just telling them, hey, I am a certified contractor. I can work in this area. But in all 60-something counties in Florida, it will work. You can use that license. Now, that's not to say there's not a couple of caveats, Miami being one, where they like to be very specific in that a registered or certified marine contractor is needed in order to do marine construction work, even though a certified general contractor's license should do the trick. So there are the caveats there, but they are very few and far between. So that takes care of certified. It's a statewide, goes through all the counties, all the cities. You just register and you are good to work. But let's talk about registered. Registered means that you have gone to a city or county, applied at the local level, taken the exams, gone through the application process, been granted a county level license that has a state equivalent, and then turn around and done a second application that then registers that license with the state of Florida. Somewhere along the way, there has been a misconception that registered is easier. I don't like to say easier. Sometimes the testing is less. So obviously less testing equals easier for some people. But that's not always the case, in that once you've got the registered license, you actually have to do a second application to the state of Florida. And when you are done, you actually only get to work in that imaginary lines of that area. So if you get a registered license in county of Collier, you then have to register it with the state of Florida, and you are able to work only in Collier County doing that type of work. But guess what? There are some counties that do not allow for county level licenses, Lee County being one of them. And as anybody who knows lives in that area knows, those counties are kind of interchangeable. If you live in one, you are probably going to travel into the other. And so something to be aware of is that Lee County actually does not offer county level licensing anymore for those types of work. And so you are actually not able to get a registered license. They only accept the state. And so guess what? You're in a position of, well, I want to work in Lee County. You got to go get the state level license anyway. That's a little bit of the differences between a registered and a certified license. Certified being statewide, one set of tests, one application. You are good anywhere in the state of Florida. Registered being I go to that local county. That local county allows me then to have a certificate of competency, which I then have to turn around, apply with the state of Florida, and through those two applications instead of one, I am now only good in the imaginary lines of that county. If you are looking to do major work in Florida, my recommendation is statewide. That alleviates that issue where you may come across, hey, I've got work in this other area. I need to then go and apply in that area, or oops, I found out that area doesn't actually allow for it. I have to go statewide anyway. Once you get that statewide license, you are good to go in the entire state of Florida, and you can look at different options for doing that, which we will get into in future videos. I hope that this has been informative. Feel free, as I've always said, this is a dialogue, not a monologue. Ask me questions in the comments. Put down what you're looking to hear about this. Did something I say pique your interest, but I didn't explain it well enough? Let me know. I'll be happy to answer each and every one of your comments. And if it is interesting enough, it may become one of its own videos. As always, I'm Lisa Adams, and I'm here to talk. Let's get this discussion started.